Hey guys, it's me again. I know it's been a while since you've seen one of my fun little videos, so I figure I better get on here and entertain you. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today, something I almost never do. I'm going to give you a book review, a video book review. I know, it's a totally unique concept that I came up with about an hour ago on my couch as I was stuffing my face full of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I think that you're going to love it. So, a while back, oh wait, no, we're getting out of sync here. Okay, so recently, I had the pleasure, no, the privilege, the pleasure and the privilege, maybe both, maybe either and or both, of reading a book by Michaelbrent Collings called Predators, or Predators. And I loved it. I thought it was awesome. And I had Michaelbrent on the show, and we had a really good time talking about it. And so then he's writing another book, and as he's getting ready to release it, he sends me a message and says, Jason, I really want you to read this book and review it for me. There was a little bit of crying and begging. One of us was on our knees. No, I'm kidding, of course. In the world of indie authors, Michaelbrent Collings is a bit of a juggernaut. He is a badass, but he's also really funny. So maybe he's more of a Deadpool than a juggernaut. I don't know. Michaelbrent, what would you rather be, Deadpool or Juggernaut? I know I'd rather be Deadpool because he's awesome. But anyhow, so I read his book, Terminal. And I just finished it, and I mean just finished it. I got off the couch, still had these Cinnamon Toast Crunch crumbs all over me. They're on the shirt that's under this hoodie. I set my Kindle down, and I came down here because I wanted to record this review. So I really enjoyed this book. It's horror, and it's very intense. And I know us authors don't often like to be compared to other authors, but for you readers out there, I want to do this. The story felt like the storytelling of a Stephen King type book, where it's really rich. There's a lot of background to everything, but it had this incredible intensity and suspense that is more reminiscent of a movie like Saw. Where you've just got these impossible decisions, and there's a lot of weight on your chest while reading it. Like I'm still a little bit anxious, even though I know the conclusion. It was a really emotional couple days for me reading this book. But basically, Terminal is about this group of unlucky people who is trapped inside a bus terminal in the middle of the night, and this series of really bizarre, otherworldly events starts to unfold, and kind of an already terrible situation becomes an impossible situation, and people start to panic, people start to die. There may be monsters, there may be, kind of infighting going on. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening here. And I'm not going to give you more details than that because I hate spoilers and anyone who gives them. So if you're a spoiler out there, I hate you. I'm kidding. I might not actually hate you. I might just accidentally hate you when you give spoilers. So there's that. But the whole book is very dark. Not just because it's dark outside the terminal and inside the terminal, and inside these characters' hearts and minds. But it is just really, it's kind of a gritty storytelling. You feel like you're really there with them. But one thing that Michaelbrent does that I think is absolutely beautiful is that not only does he give you a really cool story with a really big plot, a really nasty, devious plot, but he also does a deep dive into each character. So you really know what they're going through and the personal hell that they're living through. And you can feel that and you can relate to it. Even the characters that aren't necessarily likable, you really see where they're coming from. And I think that's one of the things that sets Michaelbrent's books apart from a lot of horror that I've read, is that you can really get into the characters and you really feel what they're going through. So I enjoyed the book. Only took me a couple days to read, which is good for me because I'm a slow reader. I know some of you will zip through it in a night, but Yeah, I think it was another win for him, and I think that anyone out there who enjoys a good horror movie or a good horror book will really enjoy Terminal. And I could totally see it becoming a film someday, because it's got that kind of quality to it. You know, as each scene unfolds, it does so in an almost cinematic way. But very good storytelling, very scary storytelling. Yeah, well done, Michaelbrent. Excellent. All right, that's it for this book review. I know I'm new to this, so kind of give me a break. Oh wait, yeah, there's you wanted to see the cover to it, so there it is, up floating around there. Do you like how I did that? I thought about it, and boom, it appeared on screen. That's magic, real magic. All right, see you later, everybody.